Key Blast spammers are usually consistent of like legendary Super Saiyan characters like DBS Broly, or even, he's definitely a big one. Yeah, anybody with super armor, even Kale, any legendary Super Saiyan character, just in general, even Kefla, Super Saiyan 2, especially after doing the ult. And last but not least, the surprising is Giant. When I seen Giant Key Blast spamming, and it's terrifying. I'm not gonna lie to you, it does so much damage that's ridiculous. And then this is a playstyle. This is a playstyle, a toxic playstyle, but it's still a playstyle at the end of the day. So it's like, that's crazy. Like, dude, try something else. The Key Blast spam playstyle, they usually just go into sparking mode and just start doing it. They never, in a way, I was about to call it a zoning, but no, just straight Key Blast spam. Because they could be close to you doing it, and they could be far away doing it. They're just doing it just to get off the damage they feel like is necessary to do. And then after, when they're finished, when they get very close to where they have to be, they do the ultimate. Like that. Because the moment you get down on the ground, guess what? They'll do their ultimate. And if they're using Z Broly, I use Z Broly because he's the perfect example, because he has super armor and unblockable and very strong Key Blast attack. So yeah. That's the Key Blast spammers right there. People who play Sparking Zero with straight hands are usually the players of like Goku Black base mains, or Ultimate Gohan. I didn't put him in as a GIF. Maybe I will. I don't know. Super Saiyan 4 Gokus. Yeah, they are a lot. And there's like usually one more. There is the DBS Trunks mains. Since they have all key moves, they usually just run straight hands. So they don't even play the game, as in like use rush moves or key moves. All they do is use straight combos. They do dragon dashes, they do sweep kicks, they do techs, they do everything just to keep it up. These are the guys that do a 20,000 damage combo on you in less than 5 seconds. Those are the guys you're going against. Straight hands. They might use a Key Blast or two just to keep distance, and they might charge up the key when you're stunned. But that is it. They might do a grab or two, and they might do one rush move. It is so rare to see somebody who have the straight hands motto use any real moves in this game. It is rare. Now, is that really a bad thing? No. But if you're going against somebody who uses straight hands, you might be fucked. Because if you don't know how to counter that, you're done. Because if you're used to just using moves, you're kind of screwed against guys like that, because they know how to counter that. Like, look what I'm doing. This is a tech. All I'm doing is going around, going back, going forth, and doing it again. I'm not consistent with it, but I think you understand the point of what I'm trying to say. Straight hand users are just crazy. It is hard, and it's actually hard to go against them, especially the ones that actually know what they're doing. Players like this usually just play players like characters of Zamasu, because he has after image strike and a regeneration move, so it makes him very hard to go against. Or, maybe another character like Master Roshi, because I'm not gonna lie to you, Master Roshi is a top tier low DP character in my opinion. And then last but not least is usually the main one is Super Vegito. Super Vegito is the strongest after image strike character in the game. And usually these players can't play without after image strike, so I call it their own playstyle. These characters can't go a day without using one after image strike character. They could have a whole team of after image strike characters just to make sure they have the move in their kit. These are the guys who say you can't touch this type of thing. Like, honestly. But I will say the after image strike got nerfed, so it's not as bad, but still it's kind of toxic, because if you go against somebody who really knows how to use after image strike, you will never hit them. You will never ever hit them. Especially the fact that I am charging in front of this cell. Like, look at that. I kept charging in his face. You couldn't do anything. The only thing you can do is grab me or Key Blast me, or now you can actually counter it by using perception. But the chances of that is like, if I'm always on the defense, then technically it's very hard to do that. To actually get me out of after image strike. And the fact that you can keep getting it after like 3 skill counts, like, no, I'm sorry. Like, the chances of you actually winning against a real after image strike player user, like a real one. Now I mean like not the cheesy ones, but the ones who use it in the most efficient way, you're cooked most likely. So yeah, that is a whole playstyle in my opinion. So usually these players kind of consist of Super Saiyan Blue Vegito mains. That's the main one right there. He is the main right there, as in like a full power charge mains. Then UI Goku's, because UI Goku actually get a buff from these full power charge. And then sometimes the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan adult. I mean, my bad, Super Saiyan 1 Gohan adult. But okay, full power charge makes you, it basically makes you relentless in the game. All you have to do is keep doing it, because guess what, it comes back so fast for you. You don't have to do anything. As a Super Saiyan Blue Vegito main myself, I really don't ever have to charge, ever. Just keep using that and keep getting in the fight and overwhelm your opponent. That is a play style, because guess what, some people, I can actually play without full power charge in my opinion, but some people can't play without full power charge. Why use Instant Spark, right? Why use Instant Spark when it's unprotective, when you can just use full power charge, in my opinion, where you are actually protected and you don't actually have to risk. See, when you're in animation like that, at least you can actually block afterwards. But actually in Instant Spark, you are so vulnerable that it's crazy. So yeah. That's the thing about full power charge users too. They make it so hard for you just to actually get anything off. Because you'd be like, alright, I finally get time to charge. No, they won't let you get that time to charge. They are deadly. They are the craziest. It doesn't matter. And some of them won't even go into sparking mode when they fight. They're just relentless. They don't care. They might use it for ki or whatever. Or even their combos. Like, bro, some of them are kind of like the straight hand users. They just have to make sure they have all the ki they got. And they're always fucking you up, bro. The instant attack spam. Hear me out. Number one is definitely MUI Goku. I mean, MUI Goku was the first in the game to have it. I mean, not the first, but you know, the main person. Then there's Z Gogeta. Trust me, this list doesn't get any better than what you think. These are the characters who can do it. Hit is a main one, but I'm going to teach y'all something about Hit in just a second. The last one comes from the Hero of Justice DLC. It's Beast Gohan. Yes, these characters can do the instant attack method. Like, they have an instant attack move where they can instantaneously get to you in like under a second. And that's what makes them dangerous. This is a playstyle though. Sure, it's spam, but it's a playstyle at the end of the day, so I had to include it in the video. So, hear me out. When you see this, just know you'll have to learn how to dodge, vanish out of these. As in, like, these guys can chain it together. I did that like 4 or 5 times. You can just keep doing it over and over and over again. And guess what? There's no repercussions behind it, mainly. There's really no repercussions behind this. The only repercussion or consequence behind this move is if somebody vanished and they're kind of vulnerable for like 0.5 seconds. You can get a free ult off if you really wanted to. Unless they have like Wild Sense or After Image Strike, then nah, screw that. But none of the characters I listed have After Image Strike. The only MUI Goku has Wild Sense and Beast Gohan has Wild Sense. Oh, and Hit. Actually, matter of fact, 3 of the characters basically have Wild Sense. Hit doesn't have Wild Sense. He has more of like After Image, but you get what I'm saying, yeah. So yeah, be careful against these guys and their playstyle, because they can't play characters without actually having an instant ability just to get to you and do like 12, 15, 13,000 damage. I know I missed, but I think you understand the point. This is a whole playstyle and it's annoying. This only goes for super attacks, okay? Only goes for super attacks, but this is a playstyle apparently. Usually I see DBS Brawlies play like this. They have the, you know, explosive wave on deck super attack. So if you get close to them, explosive wave. You know what I mean? This is all it is. You see the base form DBS Gogetas be going crazy with the explosive waves, because it's a super attack and it does so much damage. And last but not least is the full power Junior mains. Trust me, I am one of them, but I don't use that move so much to a point. hear me out. That move is crazy though. This move can do 17,000 with the DBS Brawly. I had him represent because I think he has the strongest of all of them in the super attack range. So what makes this so deadly though? As a playstyle, it makes it so deadly because if somebody tries to do an ultimate right at you, let's say if somebody tries to rush you, right? With a rush move from afar. All they have to do is just trigger the explosive wave and that's all done. And he got 17,000 damage off on you. Okay, let's say you messed up on a throw. That's a free explosive wave. Let's say if he vanished, an instantaneous move. That's a free 17,000 damage. It is so easy to do this move. It's ridiculous. I got a throw on you and I can throw you on the ground. That's a free 17,000 damage. I made sure you tripped. Okay, free 17,000 damage. I think you get the point. This is a playstyle that people don't even talk about. This is one of the most toxic playstyles in the game. This playstyle should be talked about way more, honestly. About how people just do explosive waves just to get a bunch of damage off. Now I mean like doing like 2 in the game. 2 is fine in my opinion, but doing like 8 is crazy in one game. I seen somebody do 8 explosive waves between 12 as you're in full power. It's ridiculous. Like what? So hear me out. This is a little different. It's kind of nearly the same of what I was saying earlier, but the characters that usually have this is like Lord Beerus mains, or remember what I said about the instantaneous mains? Now, he's on this list, trust me. For example, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I seen them use their moves more than just using their hands. And MUI Gokus do this too, because they spam that instantaneous move. So he fits on this list. They don't throw no hands. These players playstyle, they don't throw no hands. They don't know no hands, bro. They know ultimate, ability base, and attack base, as in like super base. That is it. They know how to charge. They know how to run, but they don't know how to really throw hands. They don't know how to chain their combos together and keep a combo alive. They have to go right into a rush move or who knows, like a key move, and then use the unblockable ultimate or whatever. That's how they survive on Sparking Zero. That is a playstyle. Now, am I saying I respect the playstyle? No, but it's a playstyle nonetheless. Just like all the playstyles on this list, I have to list them. Now that I list every playstyle, no, but don't worry, trust me, we'll get there. But I think you understand what I'm saying though. Usually I see these characters do this the most because let's get real here, these moves are very easy to get off. Shoot, I can do you one better. I seen Golden Frieza just use one move because that's how good the move is, and that's no hard feelings. I'm surprised I didn't put him as the representative because he makes me mad the most. Like honestly. But yeah, it doesn't matter though. These characters, if they get the opportunity, they don't even have to have the opportunity. They will just do it because out of instinct. You can try to teach a player like this to throw hands and he will never. Oh shit. Remember when I was talking about DBS Brawly earlier? About his super attack? Well, think about this in a different way. Super Saiyan 2 Kefla players are like this mainly. Like, some of them. But they consist of Super Saiyan 2 Kefla players, Super Buu players. Yes, Super Buu has a crazy strong ult. It does 24,000 damage, as I found out. It's crazy. And nonetheless, Gamma 2, and there is one more character. Gamma 2 has an unblockable ultimate of Explosive Wave, so it's ridiculous. But we have Vegeta. Yeah, Vegeta. These guys love to spam their ults, spam their ultimates because it does so much damage, and some of them are unblockable. But the reason why I got Kefla is because Kefla is one of the few ultimates that just have the most instant. It's instant. It doesn't like rise out, but it's instantaneous basically. It's not like you can run from Final Explosion. No. Once you're in it, you're in it. It's you blocked on time or you didn't. That's what makes this ultimate so dangerous. All I have to do is knock somebody back. Watch this. See, they can be on the ground like that. Alright, I'm trying to do it right. Okay, watch this. That's all it takes. That is all it takes, bro. And people spam like that. They don't need the buff. They don't need the buff. All they do is just charge auto fully up. Okay, It's time for round 2, round 3, round 4. They don't know how to throw hands or even use their super attacks. It's just ultimate talent. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. Dude couldn't even recover in time. Boom. It's just that easy for them. The reason why I picked Super Saiyan 2 Kefla to represent this is because it's just instant. Damn near. It's too easy. And characters like that, it's just like, damn, what do you do against that sometimes? And then now that super counter's been nerfed, it's harder to get out of this stuff. So yeah. Biosense users are, it's a playstyle, I'm gonna tell y'all like it is. They consist of Super Saiyan Goku, because they can't go a day with, Biosense users mainly just can't go a day without playing somebody who has Biosense. And here's more characters. Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas. Instead of them going into Instaspark now, they use straight Wild Sense. Because why the hell not? Now they use Ultimate Gohan because he has Wild Sense. They don't use the Instasparks anymore. They use Wild Sense, guys. Or even Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell has Wild Sense. So it's like, that's how it is now. Believe it or not. So they'll use Super Saiyan DBS Goku, like the one in the Broly movie, right? The most. If you see a DBS Super Saiyan Goku and he starts off like that, just letting you know, he most likely will end the game like that. And he will just use Wild Sense on you. So be prepared. So the best way how to counter that is by having your own Wild Sense, your own After Image Strike, or pressing RB at the exact moment when you know he already used his Wild Sense. So when you're about to hit him, press RB to get behind him. Simple. Easy work. But it's so annoying sometimes because sometimes it doesn't even activate. What I mean by that is like, what I mean is more or less like, okay, so I'll press RB and it just doesn't like vanish for me. And I'd be like, what the hell? Most Wild Sense players, you use the Wild Sense attack just to get off their ultimate or their rush move. They don't really use it to get off their key move, as I see, but mainly their rush move. Because I do it too, but it's not the fact that I rely on it. Because there's people who mastered just the Wild Sense use. I'm like, how do you master a one-trick pony use? Like, honestly, that's ridiculous in my eyes. Like, come on. Like, how do you do that? If you can do that, you have a serious problem, in my opinion. Because you're over-reliant on Wild Sense. That's the problem. And the fact that that's actually a playstyle is ridiculous to me. A move is a playstyle. Crazy. There's only one character in the game that can do this, and that is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Goku has a move called All I Need Is 5 Seconds, and it made him no, actually, forget that. It made him the strongest Goku in the game, as in, like, stats-wise. Damage-wise. He's the strongest Goku in the game because of this one move. And just because of that, it's a playstyle now, because guess what? People can't go 5 seconds, get it? 5 seconds without using All I Need Is 5 Seconds. Because they need that juicy damage boost, bro. I remember back then, Super Saiyan 4 Goku players were still terrifying to me. Now, it's just, come on, man. They're not even spammers. Because some of them be throwing straight hands. But shit, that should be hurting. Because All I Need Is 5 Seconds just gives you a boost in, a 8 boost in each category. No. How is that fair to us, bro? Except for defense, thank God. But I think you understand what I'm saying, bro. Like, look at the ultimate. The ultimate on with All I Need Is 5 Seconds. It does 24,000 damage. Oh, my bad. 25,000 damage. Yeah, look. All I'm just saying is now that it's such a playstyle because that's all people do with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. All I Need Is 5 Seconds, and they use their moves. And I mean, of course they're gonna use the moves. You know, you only got 5 seconds to do what you gotta do. And they're so quick too. What I mean is, since they only have 5 seconds, you have to go against the sweatiest person in the game. Like crazy, huh? Apparently, Instant Transmission is a playstyle, and the characters that usually consist of this is Super Saiyan 3 Goku or any type of real Goku. Or, you know, maybe, you know, we need to look back for the last. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, yes. He has All I Need Is 5 Seconds with the Instant Transmission. It makes him deadly. That is ridiculous. And players actually optimize this over most characters. And then you got the Kid Boos. Yeah, I respect y'all actually who use it. And then you got Super Saiyan Blue Goku's. It goes on. But what I'm saying is that instant transmission is so used. Oh yeah, and the Rose Goku Blacks. And there is one more. Yep, Super Saiyan Blue Gogetas. I'm naming the most famous like instant transmission users right now in Sparking Zero. These guys, I'm not gonna hold you. The players who optimize just having instant transmission in their kit, it's now a playstyle because y'all use this so much. Y'all have different tactics. Y'all know how to go to somebody's blind spot and be like, okay, it's my time. Like, bro, instant transmission became a whole playstyle, bro. And no one does even talk about it. Like, what? Like, bro, don't get me wrong. It's a good ability. I use it probably like 2 times out the match. But the people who use it way more than like Explosive Wave or an Android Barrier, yeah, it's a playstyle for you, bro. That's how you play. You play the character just for instant transmission. Like, shoot, don't get me wrong. Instant transmission is really good. It's top tier. It's top tier defensive and offensive ability. But god damn. Like, shoot, man. Just chill out, bro. Like, watch this. Yeah. He's down. Oh, wait. Got my move out. Yeah. And I say Super Saiyan 3 Goku as the representative because I used to do this all the time. I stopped playing Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I might make another video, but not right now. Not right now. But yeah, instant transmission is a playstyle in my opinion. The unblockable move spam playstyle. Yeah. These characters usually consist of full power Frieza because he has two in the same kit. And that's Death Saucer and Nova Strike. You got Bootinks, and you probably like, well, huh? Well, yeah. Galactic Donut Valley. Yeah, don't forget about that. And then just Galactic Donut on Gotenks in his Kamikaze Ghost. These characters, and plus more, actually have the... You don't really know anything else except for just having unblockable moves. So you just don't want nobody blocking your moves, in my opinion. And you know what? That's fine. But you know, you just can't live without using these characters. So you make it your whole playstyle. When you use these characters and then you make it just you using these characters and you never play any other characters because their moves can be blocked or you can't throw straight hands. This is it. You know what I mean? This is your playstyle, bro. Both of these moves are unblockables. And then you go into your Instant Spark and then you get more of that and you start spamming. Like, what? Come on, man. Give somebody a break. You already have to go for enough because you're already using full power Frieza. Like, bro, I get it. You want to win, but damn, there's better ways of doing it. Like, real crap. I remember when I seen a YouTuber's video of him doing it. His name is, oh yeah, he's one of the good ones. Steve Doge. He was using straight Death Saucer over again. And that proved the point. If somebody truly be like, yup, this is my new character. This is my playstyle because he has 2 unblockable moves. That is monstrous for the community. Shoot, what was Sparking Zero doing when they made Nova Strike unblockable? Death Saucer is one thing, but Nova Strike? Really? Come on, guys. We gotta do better. It's a whole playstyle. Regeneration is apparently a playstyle. It consists of Metal Coolers. Yeah, he is the representative of them because I believe he is the monster of all of them. Then you got Bootinks, who has the Galactic Donut Valley with the regeneration, which makes him monstrous. You got Jiren Meditation, which is pretty lackluster, but still good. And then you got Fusamasu. And then there was one more person, Yajirobe. I didn't put him on by accident, but I think you get the point. Some people play these characters because they can just regenerate, and they're really good. And you know what? I understand. I respect it, but damn, I hate the fact that I have to go against somebody who can regenerate in under a second. Like, bro, the people who have the sleep, oh yeah, you know what? I forgot about Whis too. Nah, Whis, oh my gosh, bro, there's so much to talk about. Look, regeneration is like one of the things I understand that is in Dragon Ball, okay? That's just how it is. But no, fuck no. You just can't sit here and tell me, right, that, bro, you don't feel guilty of doing it every game. When I played Metal Cooler, I could not be beaten, bro, because it was so easy to get my regeneration off. The other person who was going against me was an MUI Goku, and I overwhelmed him because I had a regeneration. He did his ultimate 3 times, and he couldn't beat me. It's ridiculous. I feel like this is one of the most he's one of the just This is not for all y'all, but this is for some of y'all. Most of the characters I see doing this is actually Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas. There's no other character I see doing the perception spam so much because it's so obvious to see you pointing at your back. These guys don't know how to actually throw hands or actually initiate attack. So the best way how they can initiate attack is actually by using perception. And look at what I'm doing. I'm now turning, like, I got tired, bro. I got tired of getting shot. Look at this. Like, bro, this is your whole playstyle. Using perception spam, counters, mainly just perception spam. You might try to get like a Sonic Sway here and there, or maybe like a Sonic Wii, like, I forgot what it's called. It's not Sonic Sway, but it's called Sonic something else. But whatever. Perception is all you're good for, bro, in this game. You don't know how to do combos. Your damage is very lackluster. The only way how you can actually get somebody good is as in, like, you have to stun them off of your perception. It's basically just using your counter to initiate. So basically defense over offense. Your defense initiates your offense, which isn't bad, but it's more or less on the fact that you just can't do anything else other than that. And that kind of what makes you trash at the game. Because if all you do is hold B or hold circle, then you ain't getting far. You're not getting that far, bro. You are not getting that far, bro, in this game. Like, maybe you did get that far because you had a strong character like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or I don't know, like MUI Goku, because you used perception. All you did was use perception, but let's get real here. That is not good, bro. Like, look at this. All I'm doing is holding my perception. Like, this is skill to y'all? This is a playstyle, guys, because it's a sickness. You would think it's just something toxic. No, this is a whole playstyle for them. This is a toxic playstyle. Because what if there's somebody out there, new gamers, and they don't know how to get around this? They have no choice to hit you. Well, guess what? This is how you ruin something for the rest of us in this game. Because you perception spam. Like, honestly, damn. And not just to call out the Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas, this goes for anybody. I just see Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas are more obvious of seeing the perception spam because he has the most obvious perception in the game. As in, like, you can just see it when he does it because he points right at his back, like, waiting for you. But anyway, that is going to consist of the video. Yeah, he just killed me. This is going to consist of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your playstyle is. Please tell me that is not some of these playstyles. If you have the regeneration one, I can respect that. If you have, I don't know, like the straight hands, I can respect that too. But, you know, there's some I can't respect, like, you know, all unblockable moves and crap like that. Or using these strongest characters. That's not a playstyle, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, let me know in the comment section. Please have a nice day and reach for the stars, man. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Zoners usually consist of Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegetas and a few more. Oh, wait. Like Lord Beerus's, because I've seen a lot of Lord Beerus's zone too. And there's about a few more like Gotenks, because he has an unblockable move. The Gotenk, you know, galactic donut move. Zoners are experts at running away and just throwing key moves. See, the difference is between the Ki Blast spammers and the spammers of super attacks and the zoners is that the zoners actually have a real strategy. That's the difference I see, because they use all three. They might be spamming, they might be using Ki Blast, and they might be running away, but at the end of the day, it's all in a strategy. Zoning is technically a real strategy in gaming. Like, a lot of people don't get it, because in okay, so not to bring up other games, but Fighters, Xenoverse 2, Naruto Connections, Demon Slayer, there is always some sort of zoning. But in Sparking Zero, zoning is like way better now. Like you can do zoning way better. Believe it or not, it's actually better to do zoning when you're holding a move instead of just using animation. So like a Goku or Goku Black or something like that. Stuff like that, or Vegeta. So yeah, these guys just relentlessly use their moves, run away, and yeah, they keep them away from you. And don't get me wrong, they know how to fight. These guys actually know how to fight. They just refuse to get in close. And then when they do get in close, they use some like neutral like leg sweep, get back and start doing the same thing. So yeah, that is honestly how the zoners play. Okay, straight offense users usually use the characters like Golden Frieza because, you know, no hard feelings and the Death Beam is kind of easy to close the gap. And Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken because you can play very aggressive with that character. And there is one more usually I see, and that is just Trunks in general. Like these, okay, so the straight offense guys, well wait, there's one more actually. And yeah, Goku Blacks, Goku Blacks are some of them too, straight offense. Now, the thing about these guys are, at least this playstyle I can say, is that these guys have no defense whatsoever. These guys are actually a mix in with everything offensively on my last list and this list, except for defense. They don't believe in Sonic Swearing, they don't believe in Perception, they don't do Revenge Counter, they do a Vanish like once out the match. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, if you can catch them off guard off of their offense, they're cooked. I'm gonna tell you like it is. You can have the best defense in the game, and it'll just get you, because that's all they're about is offense. They always bomb rush you. They always rush you. Shoot, remember that one entry I did just a day or two ago? It was the full power charge one, right? It feels like you're going against a full power charge user, and you're not. That's how good the straight offense guys are. Like playstyle is, because believe it or not, these guys give you no break. You know, the one thing I should have said mainly is androids too. Androids is a big part of the straight offense because those guys, all they do is just keep attacking you. They have to gain back key just to win. So why not just keep attacking you and get the results they need? Like, honestly, those guys don't give you no break. The only time when they actually stop is when they charge. Not the hold Perception, not the block, not to even see if like, maybe I should just take a step back and evaluate what he's doing. No. These guys don't care about your playstyle. They care about their playstyle, and they don't even do no evaluations. Yeah. These guys are the exact opposite of straight offense. And usually what I see these guys at as users is Goku Black, clearly, as any character I use is mainly the representative of them. And Jiren's, yeah. Mainly these two, to a point. Well, there is actually one more, and this is just lore accurate, and that's Hit. Hit is lore accurately defensive and offensive. Then you got Lord Beerus. I see Lord Beerus players be so damn defensive, and like, it's actually scary, because Lord Beerus players are, I think I just respect them the most. But back to what I was saying. Defense experts, they never really attack unless you attack them first. So you got to do something for them to attack. So you will not touch a real defense expert. I'm going to tell you like it is. You are never going to get an official hit on them. You might get a few on them. Like maybe 1, 2 clean hits, maybe 3. But you ain't getting no rush move. You ain't getting no key move. You're barely getting ultimate unless it's unblockable and you got lucky. Your revenge counter, he's waiting for it. What else? If you Sonic Sway him at the right time, he's going to do it right back to you like 5 times over. I'm going to tell you like it is. He will pursue you. The defense expert is just not straight offense. Honestly, sometimes defense is the best offense. So they will come at you when the time is right. Believe it or not. These guys are scary because you can't really do anything against somebody who actually knows what they're doing on the defensive end. And then when they change it to offense, they become the offense expert, which is basically straight offense. But the difference is the offense expert and the straight offense One actually knows what he's doing, the other one's just overly aggressive. The defense expert is just a dog. This is what's up. You see what I'm doing? This is what they'll do to you. Even though this is easy, they don't care about nothing else. And then when they get the perfect opportunity, this is a true. You can actually do this in a real online game too. When you deflect them back and they try to do that, do your ult. You'll get them. Okay, so I'm not going to point out any characters with this one because every character in the game has a stun lock in some sort of way. Now, I don't mean in abilities. I just mean in combos. Like, if you find it. Some people find the gut punch or leg sweeps or, you know, the lift strikes and into a stun lock. Yeah, stuff like that. The stun lockers, all they do is rely off of this stuff, though. Like, they can't do no abilities without doing a stun lock. Some people charge when they stun lock you, as in like, oh, okay, I punched them in the gut, give me a few charge, alright, I just charged up a full bar key, vanish behind you, keep going, you know what I mean? It's a playstyle, because I've seen people do this. You see what I'm doing now? With the sweep, this is stun locking, believe it or not. Somebody in the comment section said, oh, you forgot about stun locking. I was like, oh shit, you're right. And if he's watching this video, thank you for reminding me. Because when I was making this video, I had to make sure I included that. Because I was like, oh, I did forget that. I really did. I forgot that's a playstyle. It's a playstyle, and I'm not even complaining. It's just how it is. Well, this one. If you notice something, all these playstyles I haven't complained once about. Because it is what it is. You just have to know how to counter them. Encountering the stun lock playstyle is not actually that hard. The best thing I can teach you mainly is how to vanish, because when he stun lock you, he might do an ultimate or a super attack, believe it or not. And then he's gonna, usually they are mainly straight offense, but they can turn it into defense and just wait for you. Because sometimes perception will allow you just to stun lock somebody off of the perception. Like if you try to hit him, stun lock, and then bam, he got you. Or he can stun lock you in key blast wise too. Turn around, do some, you know. There's like, I think like 4 ways to stun lock in this game. The first way is actually key blast. The second way is doing combos. The third way is the lift up strike. And the fourth way is put you in key sickness. And you're really like, it's called key sickness, but I can count that as a stun lock because it's like you're holding still and he put you in that. And he made you like, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna put it like that. Stun lockers. The God Binders. These only consist of one character. Super Saiyan God Goku's. Well, don't get me wrong. There are other characters who have paralysis and can do the same thing, but it's not as dramatic as the Super Saiyan God Bind. Just letting you know. I call y'all the God Binders. And you know what? I actually do respect y'all playstyle because y'all actually try to use this ability. It's an awesome ability. I miss here and there, but when I get it off, it feels so satisfying. The God Binders get off the craziest combos or moves off on you because they use the stun. So what they usually do, or they'll use like God Bind, or possibly they'll stun lock you then use God Bind. Like, then they'll go up a form or go down a form, right? Watch this. Oh man, he's still stunned. Remember, you're paralyzed for 5 seconds. This is a whole 5 seconds. I went into Kaioken and I got my ultimate and I'm about to hit this. Watch this. Watch how much damage this is about to do. Like, look at this. 19,000. Yep. God Bind and everything. That's a free ultimate, guys. A free ultimate. Now, let me show you how to do it in another way. There's not really that much to say about God Bind. It's just like, mainly you want to get off that clip, in my opinion. You want to get a clip, bro. So what you do is use God Bind, then you transform down. Yep, you heard me right. Transform down. Then you use your Instant Spark. Then you use Dragon Burst or whatever your rush move is in your base form of BBS Goku. Then you use the Spirit Bomb, and it should hit like all the time. There's this one time, this time it didn't hit because the building got in the way, but I'm going to tell you like it is. That's the first time I ever missed. It usually always works, so yeah, take my word on that, guys. But yeah, playstyle confirmed, the God Binders. Have fun with that. I call them the Sonic Sway Fishers. Usually these users are compact of characters who can already dodge like UI Goku. Adding insult to injury is one thing that you know how to Sonic Sway. It's another thing you put on an auto character like MUI Goku, UI Goku, and wait a minute, am I missing somebody? I think I am. Oh yeah, Whis. Look, guys. Sonic Sway Fishers, they are basically the guys who just want clips, okay? They do not fight. Even when they play serious, they're decent. They're not good. I don't think they're like, sure, they're good at defense, but they're not good at hands. And they're not the defense expert, because you can't sit here and tell me that, what do you call it? Sonic swing at perfection is the best thing you can do in this game. No, it's not. Knowing everything is the best way to play this game. Like, don't get me wrong, I met a Sonic Swayer, bro. He was just so clean. Like, here, I'm trying to do it. I'm rusty. I could do it at least like 10 times in a row back then, but I don't actually try to strive for that. So it's kind of harder for me now. But nah, Sonic, I call it Sonic Sway fishing because they do it on purpose. Me, I don't do Sonic Swaying on purpose, usually, for me. I just try to make sure I don't get my ass kicked in the match. But let's call it like it is, though. You're fishing for Sonic Sways. That's what you want. You want to get a clip. You want to look cool and, you know, shit like that. And I get it. I understand. You want to look good for the gameplay. You want to make somebody look embarrassing or something, and then they put the music like, like what the fuck? Like, yeah, that's y'all. I'm talking about them. Anybody else who just does Sonic Sways and like they learn Sonic Sways but they don't fish for them, y'all are fine. The guys who fish for Sonic Sways every match, no, y'all are them. Y'all are Sonic Sway fishing. That's what y'all call it. I would never change my opinion on that. Never. Because y'all made that meme. Yup, that's a playstyle too. No doubt, this is one of the best playstyles in the game. Gameplay through transformations. I see this mainly in Saiyan characters. Y'all can't deny that. The Saiyans be bobbing, bro. Starting out in base form, DBZ Broly, DBS Broly. If you see them starting, even baby players. I do this for my videos. I never just start out in like the highest form. You got Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and then at least, but one of my favorites is actually the Vegeta, DBS Vegeta. Like, they start out in base form and then they work their way up. So what do I actually mean by gameplay through transformations? These guys are actually more of a threat than y'all think, and they don't play cheap. They don't. These are some of the characters in the game. Like, my bad. This is the playstyle in the game that doesn't play cheap. It's not cheap. It's actually very entertaining to go against because it's kind of like you're going against DBS Broly in the movie. Like, bro just keeps getting stronger. Like, okay, maybe he just did a super attack on me. Now, wait, he's transforming now? He missed his ultimate. Okay, he's transforming now. He got another transformation? You get what I'm saying? I think that's fun. Usually when I use any other character except for like a Saiyan, it's not, I can't do that. I really can't do that. Mainly, I can't really do that to characters who only have one transformation. If you have two transformations, that can work. One transformation, gameplay through transformations doesn't work because you only have one transformation. If you got two or three or more, then you're fine. So the new Dragon Ball Super Hero DLC, oh yeah, they're good. You can definitely do it. Actually, you can do it just as good as everybody else. You can become a real monster, bro. And that's what I'm talking about. That's how you play the game in an entertaining way. That's a playstyle. It's an entertaining playstyle for you and your opponent. Your opponent should be faking you because and guess what? These guys are actually good at the game, relatively. I'm gonna say it like it is. The gameplay through transformations playstyle is one of the most humble playstyles in the game, in my opinion. It's humbling because they know they're not the best, but they're good. They're good at what they do. I know I just got my shit rocked, but just stay with me. I know what they do and they're cool. They keep at it. They never actually stop playing the game. and they're just there to have fun. Believe it or not, I know this because I feel like I'm one of the pioneers of this playstyle in any game. Xenoverse 2, you name it. I always do this because it's already. I did watch this, guys. I did not know this could happen. Anyway though, gameplay for transformations though, we should just be. I think everybody should play in some sort of way like this instead of starting out in the strongest form. That is a great playstyle. Ooh, the GOAT, aka the comeback threat. I only see this in 2 character types, and that's number 1, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's. Yeah, I've seen them lose, like damn near lose, and they win. And I see this in full Power Gens. And I did forget a few, but I think you honestly get that point. Why did I call him the GOAT though? Look, believe it or not, this is one of my secret playstyles. And you know what? Some of y'all are real threats because guess what? I heard that there is a group of people, or not exactly a group of people, but there is a large portion of people like me who sometimes let their opponent damage them to the point where it looks like it's almost inconceivable that they can make a comeback, and they do. These guys are monsters because I know how to make comebacks. I used to make comebacks on Xenoverse, on any fighting game. Sparking Zero is no different from that. I can make the greatest comeback. Like, bro. And another thing is, these guys are very deceiving. What I mean by, they have the most deceiving playstyle in the game. Like, any fighting game, you'd be like, yo, he's trash. Okay, well, I'm at like 20% health. I think it's time for me to start trying. What the hell? He just turned into the best player in the world. I'm dead serious. You can't make this up. These guys do this on purpose. They make it look like they're trash. And they're way better than you. You might have been giving them the work. Yeah, my ultimate didn't kill him. Like, bro, dude on the other side of the screen is like, you should have killed me with that ult. Now I'm really about to be on that ass. Like, it's all over. It's all over, bro. You don't want to go against guys like that, man. Because they're monsters. Go against guys like that, and they're crazy. Trust me, I'm one of them. If actually one of y'all went against me and almost killed me, you'll understand. Even if you did beat me, you'll understand that this is a true playstyle. It's real. It's not a myth. I'm not making that shit up. Like, that's a real ass playstyle, bro. Yo, you can't sit here and tell me comebacks aren't real. But you can't tell me that those players aren't the greatest of all time when they start doing those stupid ass comebacks. But yes, but I'm going to tell you the truth. You know, characters are scary as hell. Anyway, that is it for the video. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this series with the people who love watching it. Like, honestly, that video blew up in a day, and I was very, very impressed. So I was working on number 2 already. And I think I might do number 3, but I don't know. But honestly, I might do it for another game. If y'all want it for another game, put it in the comment section if you want. You do it for Xenoverse, Batman Arkham Knight, Naruto. I'll do other games. Deadass, I'll do other games. But yeah, anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you like about this video. Tell me if you agree. Tell me if you are actually one of these playstyles, even from the last video. Anyway, reach for the stars. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Regeneration through transformation users are mainly cooler mains since he just got a buff, or also maybe 2 more. Or there's more, but I'm just gonna name the obvious. Jiren, full power, and last but not least, MUI Goku, because MUI Goku is still, I believe, the best character in the game. But let's get down to the point of why I made this category. This is basically a playstyle. It's a mindset too. So why not start with a character, right, who can heal up his health, some of his health at least, in his base form, and then when he transforms, he gets some of his health back. All you have to do is just be in your base form, play normal, just play normal, play however you're going to play, right? And then when you get low on health, right, you transform. It's very easy. A lot of people consider this a playstyle though, and they won't admit it, but it is. Because look, I'm at 2 bars, alright, it's time to heal. Now look at my health. Even though I'll still be at 2 bars, right, my health increase is dramatically increased. It's like he barely damaged me to a point. I'm basically at 3 bars of health as I look at it. And so yeah, this is a playstyle. Now, is it really toxic? No, not really. It's just a part of Sparking Zero, so it's kind of like this, meh, it's fine. It is what it is. And they plan this out sometimes. So they go crazy in the beginning, right? Just for you to take down their health. They want to transform, but they don't want to transform and not gain no real extra benefits behind it. They want the full benefits of transforming. So it only makes sense if they just be like, okay, I'm just gonna wait until he gets me low enough and then I'm going to transform. That makes sense. It really does. Because that's how I'd be thinking too. Like, why transform, right? Where you could just get more health off of it. So yeah, this is a playstyle. If y'all ever went against this playstyle, please put it in the comment section. There's a lot of people who do this and nobody doesn't really talk about this stuff. They talk about all these spammers and all this other stuff, but what about the geniuses? I believe this is a genius move, realistically, so good for y'all. Shit, man, you already know what I be thinking about this. Clearly, the only people who can do this is Ginyu users, and the fact is, this is honestly... So, I just had a debate the other day, please. This is not off topic, just hear me out, okay? I just had a debate the other day. Who is actually the most broken character in Sparking Zero? And I said, okay, the strongest, broken, or overpowered. In broken terms, it's Ginyu, because all one ability. His ability swaps bodies with anybody he chooses. He can lower his health just to make sure you take a lot of damage. Like, bro, all you have to do is just play normal. And the moment he feels like he can just switch bodies with you. And it's unblockable, so you have to vanish or get out the way. This is actually a very devious like playstyle, because a lot of people play like that. I call it I like that body of yours playstyle, because I mean that's exactly what he says in the anime and the manga, so fuck it, you know. He says that in other games too. And in Xenoverse 2, they made sure that you can switch bodies with anybody. Ginyu is actually the walking like the walking switcheroo. I'm gonna call him the walking switcheroo. And when people do this body change thing, it pisses me off, but it's like, that's just how it is sometimes, man. Like, look at this. I did that randomly, and the bot couldn't dodge it. And the bot can dodge these, too. It's just unfortunate. Now, I'm Topo. Like, look at this. Like, what? Believe it or not, this is how a lot of new players get the DLC characters. They play Ginyu and switch with them. Fucked up, huh? But this is a playstyle, though. Playing Ginyu is a playstyle, in my opinion. Especially if you're just planning to do that. Which 99% of Ginyu players do. So, yeah. Anybody who has a Instant Spark or Auto Spark or whatever you want to call it, they have this. But mainly, the character that really put a star on all of us is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Trust me, he really did. Like, Instant Spark users they're not exactly spammers of ult super attacks. Now, if they are, it makes them worse. But sometimes they're not. Sometimes they just use Instant Spark just to have the advantage of Ki. Ki is the only way how you can really win in a 1v1, in my opinion. The best way. It's like damn near guaranteed. You don't even have to use no super attacks. You just have to have Ki, bro. Make sure you have Ki at all times for you to win Vanish Wars, Ki clashes. Make sure you can do more combos. Ki basically runs your whole activity in this game as a fighter. So Instant Spark spammers, it depends on how you use your Instant Spark, but they exist though. They exist. Any chance they get to Instant Spark, they do it. If y'all don't remember, back in October, Instant Spark used to cost 3. Unless you was Bardock, and now it costs 4, but now Bardock costs 5. Shockwave Rebellion. You know, stuff like that. It is what it is though. I'm still surprised they did that to him. Low DP character, and I don't know. Anyway, Instant Spark spammers mainly, I see this half the time. I'm not going to try to give this to everybody, but technically they are spammers in ultimates, maybe super attacks, and maybe Ki Blast. Oh, and infinite combos. if y'all know what that is. Because since you got Ki, you can do way more rush combos. And if they can't counter you and get Ki back, then that's just it. You're just cooking them off of combos and making you look nice. Even though you are really not as good as you say you are. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it sound crazy, but I think you get the point of what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Instant spark spammers. Y'all are something else, man. Y'all are something else. But I will give it to some of them. Some of y'all want an advantage, and some of y'all just want a cheese. Which one are you? So, the wrestler. Who are these characters really associated with? Well, all the big characters mainly. Not big characters, but characters like DBZ Broly, DBS Broly, big muscle heads, big muscle heads. And main God Topo, yeah, that's another one. That is another character that is very big muscles. All these guys do are they're grabbers. They might spam grab you, or, well, no. It's just straight up spam, most likely. Sure, they'll do a combo or two, but they'll mainly just prioritize grabbing you. DBZ Broly is the great representation of this character because he has an unblockable super attack grab. So yeah, it's perfect because he can use that with his grab, and it's kind of like, yeah, you know what I mean? So that's why I call this category the wrestler, because all they do is grapple people and start flinging you around. Like, bro, that's your whole stick. Like, look, I'm trying to compete with this guy on grabbing. It's a bot, so most likely he's gonna win. See, look. Forget that. I'm just gonna, it doesn't even matter. But I think you understand the point, though. Grab spammers, though, they're very, how do I really put this in perspective? Most grab spammers actually are more or less good, or what they do. They're not trash, believe it or not. You want to grab people 24/7. You know what? It kind of reminds me of Xenoverse 2 days, where people just want to use Broly and just grab people, bro. It would be so humiliating, man. It's ridiculous. Y'all don't do anything else. Y'all don't even go into sparking mode. Even though I try to go into sparking mode, I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Bro, all you just need is grabbing. And you're fine. You're good, bro. And you know what? Hey, y'all do y'all. This is more of a controversial take, but there's a lot of people in this game that are considered a clasher. I believe I have a little bit of essence of the clasher. What is the clasher? The clasher is somebody who always looks for a clash in some sort of way. Ki clash, rush clash, grab clash, impact clash. It could be anything, but these guys are seeking clashes just to prove that they're superior or just to have fun. It's not Dragon Ball if you don't have your little back and forth, you know what I mean? And the clashes are the best representation of having your back and forth. I'm not saying both of y'all use y'all rush ultimates and waste it. No. I mean, both of y'all use your Ki ultimates and waste it. Yeah, stuff like that. That's better. That's what Ki, and then that's what they always do. That's what the clashes do. And the funny thing is, they're very nice too. Nice people, because they will never just straight up attack you, if you notice that. They'll probably wait for you to charge up fully, and then they'll start their move first. Please don't be an asshole and just be like, ooh, he just used a raw super attack, blah, blah, blah. I can just get behind him, and you know what I mean? Don't be like that. Just clash with the guy, man. He's just here to have fun. I get it, you're here to win. If you can't win the clash, then go fight him. But at least give him one clash, bro. One fair clash. Who knows? You might actually win, because some of them not even that good. They don't even know what they're doing half the time. So it's kind of they're just here to have fun. Shoot. And the thing is, I don't really see this. I see this in any character, so I can't really say what characters do this the most. I had Jiren do it because you know how Jiren wanted Goku to throw the Spirit Bomb at him and clash with him. That's why I picked Jiren as the representation for this. But nonetheless, though, I think y'all kind of get the point of what I'm trying to say. The clasher, the best thing I can say to y'all is the clasher is probably the most entertaining category. I'll tell y'all that. One of the most entertaining categories, because All you just want is a fair clash. Oh jeez, man, that super counter demon. Where do I start with this? Okay, so it's very simple. The super counter demon are these categories of players. This is not even a playstyle. I think this is just a trained mindset. This is just you from taking your training to the next level. So I don't know what to really call this, but I have to mention it, okay? I seen a video of two guys. They're calling themselves super counter demons, right? They was using Goku and Vegeta, and they were going crazy, bro. Every hit, they super countered, no matter what. Even off of the super counter, they super countered, bro. That's y'all. Y'all know how to super counter so well. The super counter demons are unstoppable, bro. I believe this is the most unbeatable, one of the most unbeatable playstyles of all time. Think about it. Okay. Super counter demons are perfect against. You know what super counter demons are the counters for? Straight hand users. Because think about it. You don't need to do key attacks or rush moves on a super counter demon. Like just to get it off. But straight hands, you have to because super counter, stunning them is not going to work. If you touch them once, they're going to super counter. That's the problem. How do you really beat somebody who knows how to super counter 99% of the time? If they're super countering more than they're actually moving around the map, we got a problem. They're unstoppable. They're unbeatable. You can't beat them. Maybe you can. Maybe you can do some knockback moves and some rush moves. Maybe he mastered his super counter, but not his vanishing. I'm going to let you know, the super counter demon is basically peak defense expert. Remember what I said in the last video? The defense expert? This comes off of that, but let's get real here. These guys just pride themselves over super countering. They don't care how many nerfs you get. They're doing. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. In November between December, I have experienced this side of Sparking Zero, the escapist. And what I mean is, I'm not talking about from other people. I'm talking about from me. Boy, it was so hard to fucking catch me with a key move or a rush move. You can ask my friends, bro. My friends would go against me and they could never, ever get one ultimate or one key move off on me. I was the escape artist. Dead ass, bro. What? There is no way, bro. There's no way. That's how do I put this in perspective for you? This is one of the counters. This is one of the hard counters to super spam. Become an escape artist. Super counter demon, straight hands. Escape artist for super spam and unblockable spam. I'm sorry, but these guys are terrifying. And here's the thing, they don't just play defense, they play offense. I should know since I am one of them. We are very hard to catch, in my opinion. That's what makes us very tough to go against. And since that makes us tough, it's this. It makes us tough, okay? I don't really know how to explain it. If you ever went against an escape artist, I'm gonna change the title, change the category name. It's called the escapist, but I think I'm gonna make an edit called the escape artist. Just makes more sense to me. So yeah, the escape artist is just one of the hardest things to go against in the game, and it's a whole play style, or it's a trained mindset. I think it's more a trained mindset, because you don't just wake up and be like, all right, that's my play style. No. This is more I'm just that nice. I'm just that nice. Look at this. Point blank range almost. That's hard to... A lot of people can't do what I do. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying people can't do what I do, but a lot of people can't. But yeah, this is escape artist. The Vanish Warrior. Yes, these guys are basically the escape artists, but only in combos mainly. Combos. These are more or less rush moves, rush chains. These guys are very precise on their gameplay, believe it or not, because they never lose a Vanish War. You see this? This is considered Vanish War too, because if you can try to get behind them, Now me right now, I am a little rusty, so it's kind of like hard sometimes for me to vanish from out of a combo, but I'm trying my best. But I think you understand the point. These guys are just, they're unbearable in combos. Like when you're just trying to start a combo, they just get away. That's them. Like they sound like the super counter demons, but let's say you're trying to do some rush chains, you know, or high rush movements. You just can't. You just can't, because these guys always get away. Look, bam, boom, look, see? No matter what you do. Even they got the revenge counter going. Even though that's subjective towards me, that I just did that. They kind of have the defensive mindset, but mainly they never lose a Vanish War. It's like non-existent for their asses to lose a Vanish War. If they lose a Vanish War, best to believe they're going crazy. They're going crazy. They're being like, yo, I'm about to go back into training mode for the next 3 days, and I ain't coming back out until I win every fucking Vanish War. Like, what? Like, bro, that's not even necessary. Believe it or not, these guys are very overtrained, though. Like, what I mean is, they never lose a Vanish War. AKA, you can super counter them, they'll never lose. You can keep super countering them, and they'll keep vanishing. No matter what, these guys have everything figured out in their minds. And you know what? I can respect that. This is a whole crazy ass playstyle, and I'm going to just respect the fact that this is how it is. This is them. That was the Vanish Warriors. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Anyway, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me, well, number one, this is the last of the playstyle on Sparking Zero. I think I'm done. I think part 3 is fine for what it is. This is part 3, and this is the finale. I am done with this. If y'all want another one, let me know, but I think I'm done with this. I'm going to move on to other things. I just made a poll of Arkham Knight. I will be doing Arkham Knight sometime between Monday and Wednesday. So get ready for that. And thank you for all the support on my edits. I really appreciate it. That really makes my day when a lot of people watch my edits. I, put a lot of time into that. Thank you. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Reach for the stars. Bye.